Hey, welcome back. This is Clarence Scandell. I'm with Genderswag Equality. We're at our monthly Genderswag Equality Leadership Forum here at the Brooklyn Community Pride Center. I'm very excited to be back here for our once a month leadership forum where we discuss the issues. We talk about all kinds of things affecting all aspects of our LGBT and allies communities. Tonight we have an exciting guest, someone who's new to New York, but not new to the pop scene. He's an LGBT artist on the rise, and he goes by the name of Japan Nation.
What's up, everybody?
So Japan Nation, tell me about that name. That's a really interesting name. Where did it come from?
It's a family. It started out as a family nickname, and it's because, I like to watch, anime, watch kung fu movies. I love martial arts and just the whole, Japan culture. And I've always talked about how I wanted to go there one day and actually, be this big star.
Rule.
Rule. Yeah, Japan over Japan, right?
Right.
But then applying it to my music, it's an acronym, and it's 5 characteristics that describe me as an artist, and it's the J is Johnson, and then the A is for androgynous, and then the P is for platform, and then the other A is for advantages, and then the N is for noteworthy. And my last name came from, my number one inspirational artist, Janet Jackson. She's like the reason why I really wanted to do this. And her video, Rhythm Nation 1814, was the first video that really made me want to say, like, that's what I want to do. Like, that's who I want to be like. So it's been a journey from there, and that's how I got Japan Nation.
That's dope. And Janet Jackson, as you probably know, because you're a big fan, she's back.
Yes, I have
She's
my
back.
shirt and my
You have your shirt.
So now I'm ready to get the ticket.
Oh, when is she coming to New York soon?
Yes, she is. She's coming to Barclays Center on February 22nd.
Look at that.
Yeah, man.
You're going to be front row, huh? Carrying on for Janet?
But I really want, front whatever, but I want to be able to see the sweat off of their face pretty much. I want to be close, yeah.
Tell me about the Aaliyah influence, because I know that you said Janet is, and I can even a little bit hear in the track that you sent me, which is, what's it called, Smash Into You?
Right, it's called Smash Into You.
Right, that's a hot track, congratulations.
Thanks.
And I don't usually say hot like that, it's really hot. Your voice is given, I live.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, it's very smooth.
I feel so at home.
Where did you get the training? Where did that come from? Is that your
Actually,
natural?
I haven't had any training yet.
You get out of here.
But I do want to get in the training, because I want to sharpen things. You know what I'm saying?
You always have to build your skills.
Definitely, I want to do Bella Can too. I know that Beyonce, that was a huge shift in her voice with that technique, so I really want to do that.
What was that, yodeling class, would you say, with the Beyonce?
Bella Can too.
No.
It's actually
Beyonce, I love Beyonce's look and everything, but she
Yodeling
does
class.
give the hills are alive sometimes with the yodeling. But here's the thing I wanted to say to you. The Aaliyah influence is directly there. I mean, I was a big Aaliyah fan, and I loved how you brought her into this track.
definitely.
How did you do that? Did you write this song?
Yes.
All right. So when you wrote it, you thought about Aaliyah in your spirit because your phrasing in some parts, and it's really nice.
It was, Aaliyah vocally was a huge inspiration. I just love the way she slides in and out of her falsetto. So, a lot of times, like practicing and rehearsing, I was doing that a lot more. I would sing to a lot of her songs, and she was a huge inspiration to me as well. And I wanted to make something that invited her spirit in, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to make sure it was definitely something that she would have, wanted to be a part of, And One in a Million was like the song that really tied me into it. It really locked me in. Like, I was always a friend, but I was a stan after One in a Million. So,
Wow.
when I wrote that song, I was listening to Beyonce when I thought about the song, and I was listening to Smash Into You by Beyonce. And it's actually one of my favorite Beyonce songs. It's just the lyrics everything is just it's the best that I've ever heard from Beyonce lyrically. And I was just like, wow, that is such a broad, like, you know, song title. You know, like you can go so many places with that title. And I wrote the song, and One in a Million was playing in the background while I was just writing out, because normally I write without a beat. And it was playing, and I was like, oh wow, this goes, you know, perfectly. But of course, I want to pay homage to the princess. I want to make sure people, you know where
the Princess King Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this, because I'm not a big Beyonce fan when it comes to her music. But here's the thing: the "Smash Into You" reference that you just gave, was that an original track that she wrote, and then you, how is that working?
Smash Into You is one of Beyonce's record selections on the I Am Sasha Fierce album. And it's on the I Am side. And it's really a beautiful song. I don't think Beyonce wrote it though. I don't think she wrote the song, but it's a really beautiful song, and lyrically it's very deep, you know, where, you know, I love Beyonce, you know, too, but I'm not a stan, so, you know, I feel like her music is more, you know, whatever the trend is today versus, you know, it really being authentic, like, you know, some of the older artists like Mariah Carey or Janet Jackson or Shanice or, you know, the 90s types of artists.
It's interesting that you say that, because our generation, there's a big, you know, gap in there, and these are the things that I like about her. I like that Beyonce is dope in her ability to, I say, kindly tribute. You know, Tina Turner and all the divas.
True.
You know, no one does it like her now.
True.
She gets on that stage, but if you were able or blessed to see those other women do their thing, to me, she's not original in that regard, and that's okay, because, you know, that happens. But it's nice that you combine